And this is where we head in to the Forbidden Forest, managed by Hagrid, the groundskeeper. The centaurs. And Buckbeak. Bow to him one more time. He accepts you as his friend. You can now stroke him. And we're now going right into the depths of the Forbidden Forest itself. It's quite dark in here, as you can see. Spiders have infiltrated. We've got Aragog's family. And then Aragog himself. Excuse the darkness in here, it doesn't show up too well. This is how they would have done the Patronus. They had a dog dressed in an outfit that they got to run towards the camera, and then it would be filled in with CGI to finish it off. And this is the step process of how they would have made the bark of the trees for the Forbidden Forest. So as we leave, we turn left, and we've got a gift shop halfway through the tour, so you can purchase souvenirs. And your wands. And as we go through here, we make a decision to go through platform 9 or platform 10, or potentially platform 9 3/4. Over here, we've got all of the luggage from many of the central characters. So we have Hermione Griffin, Fred Weasley, and Luna Lovegood. So at this point of the tour, we actually get a secondary drink as part of the Valentines package. So we're going to have that. So this is the train. So we're actually going to walk. This was the, as it says here, the authentic Hogwarts Express carriage that was used for all 10 years of filming. So let's go inside. and have a look through each of the carriages. So if you go to Universal Orlando Resort, you can actually take the Hogwarts Express between Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. So in this cabin you'll see all of the sweet treats that the students have been eating on their way to Hogwarts. So this one in particular was from the Half-Blood Prince. This would have been in the scene where Harry is hiding from Malfoy to try and discover whether he is in fact the Half-Blood Prince. And this was the one used in the final film. So as we go out of the train, we can see the rest of the platform again, and another gift shop with the majority of the merchandise tailored to platform 9 3/4. And here there's another green screen opportunity where you can have your picture taken as if you are in one of the carriages from the Hogwarts Express. So as we leave platform 9 3/4, we have one more small section over here on the left hand side, and this is the costumes from the very final scene of the series. This is the 17 years later scene. So these are the original heroes in their older outfits. And as we pan around to the final carriage, this is the very first scene from the Hogwarts Express, as well as the trolley of treats. So we go through here now. On the right hand side, you've got some of the graphics created for the series. Many newspapers, clippings, books, maps and labels from all 8 films. And this is where you'd purchase your photo from the carriage. So we're going through here now, and this is the Backlot Cafe. So as part of the package of tonight, we receive 1 tankard of Butterbear each. So we'll go up to the bar here and redeem our tankard or stein of Butterbeer at a value of $6.95. So as we head out of the Backlot Cafe, we are on the backlot. So we've got the night bus here, as featured in The Prisoner of Azkaban, taking Harry from Privet Drive to the Leaky Cauldron. It's the bridge from the Hogwarts grounds to the castle, and also Privet Drive, number 4. So let's go inside. We see the very ugly wallpaper and the many letters that Harry would have received prior to joining Hogwarts. We're back out on the backlot itself. Again, we see the bridge. And here on my left-hand side, this is the cottage belonging to Lily and James Potter at Godric's Hollow. So a few more final tidbits on the back lot itself. We see the life-size chess pieces, the Wizard's Chess set from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone in America, as well as the Weasley's car, which is a photo opportunity where you can get inside, and Hagrid's flying motorcycle. So, as we finish this section, we head inside to the creature effects section. Various goblins and creatures, makeup effects, and some of the creatures. Forks. Ferring Greyback, and an animatronic of Hagrid himself, as Robbie Coltrane was not tall enough for the part. They used an animatronic head for the long distance shots.
Static figures, in other words, they don't move. The Harry Potter film is also called for creations that slithered, flew, galloped, wriggled, squirmed and crawled. Watch this. I'm the monster of monsters. I'm gonna nibble off your fingers. While the design team is busy figuring out what the creature will look like on the outside, other people, much smarter than I, figure out how to squeeze all of this on the inside.
This is the animatronic of Voldemort, as he was resurrected from the Goblet of Fire. And these are scale models of Harry, Dumbledore at 82% scale, and Hermione full scale. This is the basilisk from the Chamber of Secrets, as well as another model of Buckbeak. As we move on to the next section, we've got a few more facial prosthetics, the masks of some of the goblins from Gringotts. Notice how many masks were created for such short scenes.
So the wig is put on and then final touches. So what do we think about that?
Excellent.
Come alive.
Yeah, it brings it to life when the wig's on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At least I know what I look like when I'm 100 years old, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it, guys.
Yeah?
That's how you bring a goblin to life.
So these are some of the varying models from Gringotts itself. This is the vault where the dragon escapes, the atrium, as well as models of the mine carts and the caves where all the vaults are. Over here you see the entrance to Gringotts, and the model itself. The interior was actually Australia House in London, which is generally closed to visitors but is open around about 1 or 2 days per year. This is a model of the bank after it's been destroyed. So as we go through, we go into Gringotts itself. As I said, this is the interior from Australia House, and all of the details at each desk, as well as some of the costumes that we used during some of these scenes. So this can actually be walked through also at Universal Studios in Orlando on the Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts ride. The Gringotts entrance is used as the queue of the ride, so you'd be queuing around the back and winding your way through here with animatronics and such. As we walk up here, we see the main goblin teller, who would be the one that asks for the key, and this would be where the dragon comes up and escapes through the top as our heroes ride it back to Hogwarts. So as we come out of the vaults of Gringotts, we head through to the main atrium again, this time destroyed by a dragon. So if we wait here long enough, we may see the dragon. We can hear him coming. And there he is. It's the dragon escaping from the vault. And destroying the main entrance and atrium to Gringotts. It's a very cool effect, very well done. Lots of smoke, lots of pyrotechnics, and small details go into making that. So finally, we get out of Gringotts and we head diagonally into Diagon Alley. Main entrance to the Gringotts Bank. cauldrons, Ollivanders, and the star of the show, Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. So in each of these windows, just in passing shots, you'll see animatronics, movements, and various props. These are the costumes worn by Fred and George as they tend to their customers in there. This is now going into the art department, and the initial drawings and paper models made by the production team as references for sets and storyboards designed for each of the buildings, the vehicles, and all of the blueprints. Now I've got some concept art, and this is the architect of Hogwarts himself. And the various models, the sets that were created for the film, both external models as well as internal. So you'll see the intricacy and the detail that's gone into each of these models, and the hard work that each of the designers have put in. So this is a top-down view of the Hogwarts castle, as well as the grounds and the bridge that you see throughout the film. A few more smaller models, the owlery, prefect's bathroom. So after this we head into our final room. This is where we get our teas and coffee, as well as chocolate. So this is a full scale model of the Hogwarts castle used for their aerial shots. So I just pan around. So as you can see, the level of detail that has gone into creating this. So this was made from the paper model that you saw a second ago in the previous room. And this would have been used for varying flyover shots, the aerial photography that you'd see through the film. Go around here to the grounds and the backside of the castle, as well as the bridge over the lake. And with that, that's the end of the tour. The next section is the exit and the gift shop, as you saw. So we've now finished at the Harry Potter studio tour in London. This was the Valentines Day experience. As I said at the beginning, it's around about £250 per person. The final experience for us was receiving one of the character wands. So I picked Albus Dumbledore, the Elder Wand, and Rebecca picked Hermione Granger's wand. Overall, fantastic experience. Definitely worth the money. A little bit pricey, but it's a niche experience, isn't it? £250. Three-course meal, you'd pay between £50 and £60 per person anyway. The private tour, there was 120 people tonight, so you'd be paying £50 per person for that anyway. The wand itself, £30. So overall value is £100+ already. Taking that into consideration, the special features that you had, the special attractions. Overall, definitely worth the money. And I think we'll be coming back if they do one next year, or even for Christmas if something like that is done down the line. So I hope you enjoyed the experience tonight, and look forward to you watching the next video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be seeing plenty more videos. Thanks very much. Take care.